This topic for health training is cuts and infection. Put your hand up if you have ever met someone who has been cut.
Here!
Many people get cut at some point in their life. You have probably been cut once or twice yourself. Sometimes the cut is very bad and has lots of bleeding. Here is a quick story. A man named Deepak was chopping with a big axe. Deepak slipped and missed the firewood. His axe went straight into his leg. The cut was very deep and very bad. Deepak tried to stop the bleeding with a bandage.
Oh my goodness.
And rushed to the hospital. But today I am not here to talk about big cuts. I am actually here to talk about small cuts. Small cuts are much more common. We get small cuts all the time. When we are preparing food, when we are at work, when we are playing sports. Small cuts seem like no problem at first. However, if a small cut is not treated, well, it can turn into something very nasty. This is called an infection. Let me tell you a story. There was another man. His name was Manju. Manju was a farmer. He was a cucumber farmer. This day, he was working in the fields as he does every day. As you can see, it was a normal day for Manju. Then, Manju slipped and cut his hand whilst he was harvesting. Manju's wound was not too bad. It was just a small cut, so Manju decided not to do anything about it. Throughout the rest of the day, Manju did many things. He ate some food. He rubbed the family dog, Blackie. He went to the toilet. He also retrieved his son's cricket ball from a pond of dirty water. At first, there was no problem with Manju's cut. But then, some things started to happen a few days later. Some yellow liquid started to come out of the cut. The skin around the cut started to change colour. The cut wasn't healing at all. In fact, it was getting worse. Within a few days, it was clear that the cut was badly infected. As the days passed, the strange colours around the wounds seemed to spread further up Manju's arm, and Manju started to get sick from the infection. Manju's infection was so bad, and his sickness was so great, that the worst thing happened to him. Manju, unfortunately, died. But I have good news. There is a way to stop cuts from becoming nasty infections. Manju, let's try a different ending to the story. Get up, you're not dead anymore. Let's do Manju's story again. Manju was working in the fields, harvesting the cucumbers. Once again, he cut his hand. This time, he decided to clean the cut. Manju found some clean drinking water and he washed his cut thoroughly. He used soap to make sure the cut was very clean. Then, Manju got some tweezers and took a few pieces of rock and sand out of his hand. Then, Manju wiped over his cut with disinfectant. When the cut was dry, Manju placed a clean cloth bandage over the cut to keep it covered. That afternoon, Manju ate some food, but he was careful not to get his bandage dirty. He rubbed the family dog. But he washed his hands in clean water after. Manju went to the toilet, but he was careful and clean, and washed his hands in clean water after. And he decided to retrieve his son's cricket ball with a long stick. Manju's bandage was looking dirty, so he took it off. He cleaned the cut again. And put a new fresh bandage on. Within 2 weeks, the cut was fully healed, and Manju's cut was never infected. Manju lived on happily for many years to come. Well done, Manju.
Vanderniggles!